Hello again, guys, and welcome back to some Dark Souls. In the last episode, we killed the Taurus demon, and it was a pretty quick fight, pretty easy fight. Better than expected. I did the farming area a couple times. I am now level, what am I? Level 18. So we're gonna finish and get up to the Undead Parish, and get to the first Blacksmith, is what he's called. And this is going to be something I'm going to show you. It's an easy way so you don't have to mess with those rats down below. And you'll also get another bonfire when you get the Lord Vessel and you can warp to it. A lot of people don't really know about this, don't really want to try it. What you're going to do is you're going to activate this guy and go right here. And now you're going to wait the waiting game, play the waiting game I should say. For him to jump down here, which you might think is pretty imposing and terrible, and I assure you, it's exactly that. But we're actually going to run past him. Okay, perfect. There he goes. So we're going to run past him and get to this bonfire, light it, and sit down as quick as possible. Yep. So light it. Please don't turn around. Oh, he's going to fire breath. No, he didn't. And I was able to sit down. Excellent. I'm going to come out here just to show you guys the Claymore location, which is good if you're doing both a dex build and strength build as well. This guy's gonna fucking flask. Okay. These guys are kind of assholes. And assholes get parried, in my book. So, oh, I was told by one of my friends, let me, go back. I was told that my brightness was pretty low, so I'm upping it just for him. I wasn't actually seeing anything, bad about the color or the brightness, but if it is showing up, then I'm going to do it. So right there, I just picked up the Claymore. It starts at, I believe, 110, which is a lot for right now. But this weapon's going to do more once we get the Titanite shards and the rest of it. But anyway, the reason why we went this way was because if we didn't, we would come up that ladder right there, and this gate would be closed. But going the other way, you're able to open the gate, thus getting a bonfire for this part, which you do want. It makes this part a little bit easier and a little less tiresome, because we gotta fight that Iron Bull right there, which isn't really all that bad. He just is really hard to backstab, which is the most efficient way of putting him down. And that undead warrior up there, if you see him, he's gonna run and pull the lever so that that gate closes as well. Hopefully these guys aggro pretty quick. Okay, usually that guy right there is really aggressive and then the other one isn't. So aggressive people need to be put down in society, at least in the Dark Souls society. Is this guy still... Oh, come on. Come on, bro. Aggro. You can do it. It's all up to you. Okay. Oh wow, he's dancing. When you make up your mind... He's like that warrior that never really wanted to be a warrior, but just kind of got stuck with the job. And he sees a black man and cowers. And pokes. Come on, come over here. I don't want to aggro that bull quite yet. I'll do that in a second. Alright, come on. Perfect. It's like, why? I never wanted this job. I never asked for it. Okay. There's apparently a number of ways of killing him, and one is running and going to get those alluring skulls up there, which is that white dot, and then throwing him at the fire, and then he burns himself. Yeah, I don't like to make things that easy. He kicked his back foot. That's when it's time to back up, because he is ready to charge. This guy... Oh, shit! My lock-on failed me. Okay. So what we're gonna do is walk up. It didn't work. Trying to get backstab. Oh, shit. Up. So do you see how little damage I'm doing to him? Yeah, that's because he is full up in armor. There we go. This guy's really hard to butt stab as it actually is. But I think one more and he'll be down. There we go. Not so bad. Ah, no, he's just got a little bit life. Mash him down. And he's down. Oh, and he dropped his Fangboar helm, which is really heavy and something I don't need to wear right now. At all. If not ever. Oh, come on, bro. There we go. That's a nice attack. Nice and slow. The reason why you want to kill that guy right there is because he'll follow you in here and corner you if you're not careful. And you don't want that because there's already an ambush ahead. Right to your left is another dredgeling. And his life. To the right was another one, but I stopped the ambush from occurring. Because I have played this part many a times. However, I'm getting fucked up right now. We're gonna fall damage him. And we're gonna heal while this dredgeling's taking a while. Oh, come on, I attacked you first. That was bullshit. But this is the game of Dark Souls. Alright. Yeah, parry on him. Still not great on their parry timings. That's a mystery key, we're not going to use it. It's to free Lord Trek, but if you free him, he kills the Bonfire Keeper. I'm just going to wait until he frees himself and then kick him off a ledge, because he's a bastard to go fight. And he's a bastard if he kills your Bonfire Keeper, because he does it at Firelink Shrine, and that's the, like I was saying before, it's the most valuable one. So, you do not want to use that. That consumable item over there, not really important to me, it's just some souls. And, quite frankly, I don't give a damn. Wow, those were some texture issues. I'm not going to go for the Night Shield right now, which is to the right. It's protected by a Balder Guardian. I don't know why that guy doesn't really aggro. Anyway, run straight to the left so as to not get cornered by a douchebag that is Balder Knight 1. Oh, great. That was actually a really good drop. I was actually hoping it was Balder Side Sword, sickly on the inside, but yeah, that would be an amazing drop just right then and there. Balder Side Sword. Bam. Which is another one of the best scaling dexterity weapons there is in the game. And it's really useful. I have never got it though, because I haven't farmed these guys enough to really care. Which I guess I should. Oh shit, wow, that was the weirdest poise break ever. I just kind of like sidestepped. It wasn't really a stagger as much as an anim... Okay. That's cool. Keep firing your crossbow and keep looking at the camera. About that. So now we're gonna head to the first blacksmith, who is absolutely amazing. He's gonna make this +5 if I can, which will do significant damage right now on many of my enemies. Because as of right now, this sword is unupgraded, which the best way to upgrade weapons, there is ways to make weapons enchanted and everything. Enchanting's only for if you really don't want to put forth the stats to carry the weapon effectively. The normal scaling of the weapon, believe me, is the best way to scale your weapons. And so I only have 2 of these, so I need to buy 7. Unfortunately, I can only buy 3. And it's 200 a pop to get this thing upgraded, so I'm gonna have to farm those guys for just a little bit. Okay. So it is a +3, is it? +2. Damn. I want to get it up to +5 before I take on the Belfry Gargoyles. It'll just make things a bit quicker. And I like the boss battles to go as quick as they possibly can. Because I don't like to waste time. Especially on bosses I've fought many times before. It's really unnecessary. And you'll see this sword should do a bit more damage. Not so much, but it's better than it was. Oh, wow, okay. Because that wasn't a parry. Alright, you get back here. I'm not done with you. Alright, we're just gonna farm these guys real quick until I could get this to be a +5, which will make everything just great. And these guys have item drops, so... yeah. No drop for me this time, that's okay. Alright. They usually have a chance to drop Titanite shards, and those would be amazing right now, because that's how I'll upgrade these to +5. But, you know, what can you do? Alright. I know this is kind of tedious, but yeah, so is Dark Souls, especially when you're farming a character to be good. And believe me, you want a good weapon for the Belfry Gargoyles, because there's 2 of them that you're fighting at a time, and you want to be able to put one down before the other shows up, or at least get them mostly dead before the other one shows up. Because that just makes sense. Makes so much sense. Oh, whatever you do, don't go into that room immediately. You'll get butt raped, and that's not fun. We will kill that thing later on. It's called a Prowling Demon, or a Titanite Demon. I think it's more known as a Titanite Demon, but I like to call it a Prowling Demon, because it's kind of... the name's really fitting. Anyway, he's a mini-boss, and he is stupidly powerful. Ridiculously powerful. So much so that it is unnecessarily powerful. Thank you for a light crossbow. Thank you for a long sword. Useless. Well, not really useless. Really? Wow. I caught that on tape, dude. You're not cool. You may think you're cool, but you're not. I assure you. And we're gonna do the same procedure of mashing this guy down. Alright. Come on. Come on, bro. Wow, I bled him, actually. That's kinda cool. Bled him. Alright, how many more Titanite shards do I have? I have 3. I have 2 larges, that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I can't upgrade a weapon until up to +5, well, past +5, I should say, until I go to the depths and get the large ember, which allows further ascension, and then go into the New Londo ruins, which has the very large ember, and I can upgrade weapons all the way. Which is going to be great. I'm not going to mess with any other type of scaling. Sorry, just not going to do it. Andre does do raw scaling, raw ascension, but you lose, whenever you put an enchantment on a sword, you lose the scaling effect, which is terrible. Don't do it. Highly don't recommend it. Okay, so we need more shards. Alright guys, I am going to edit until this thing is a +5 and I have all the materials, so I will see you in a minute. And we're back. My Uchi Katana is all the way up to +5 and it's doing 135. So yeah, let's go get that Firekeeper soul that's in the Undead Parish. Get that done. Maybe take on the Belfry Gargoyles. We'll just see. I'm going to edit all that bit out, and if you're watching this, I probably did. Oh, another thing I wanted to discuss. I can't remember if I discussed it at the beginning of the video, but I am so sorry for the past 2 videos having annoying pillars and just all-around bad effects. I assure you, it's not my fault. I do my job, and I do it very well. I know exactly how I need to do the things, you know, and make sure my ratios are good, but YouTube doesn't, which is the unfortunate part. And I will have you know... Ooh, that's good. That's a very good drop. I will have you know that it was not my fault. It is YouTube's fault. And I'm trying to sort the issue out. I don't know what I'm going to have to do. Who I need to contact. What's the deal? I've posted in the forums about it. I hope someone will hopefully oblige to answer me. As I go in here and going to fight against who I call the Scraper. Because I believe the weapon he called it, that he uses is called like a Scraper. Anyway, he's big, he can't be parried, he can't be blocked. But he's a pushover. Like, don't be intimidated by this man. Oh shit, I hit circle. You all heard it. Wow, I hit it there too. And he flasks, so I'll flask. That's one thing about this guy, it's very douchish. He doesn't fight fair. Ooh, I forgot about the double. Shit. And you're gonna flash, so I'm just gonna stab you. He's usually not such a bitch, but in that case, he was a bitch. No one likes a bitch. Alright, I am going to activate this shortcut, which brings us back to the Firelink Shrine. It's very useful. It's also how we're going to return to the Undead Asylum in order to kill the Stray Demon for a Titanite slab, among other things. I will go there for the Rusted Iron Ring, which I need for Blighttown. I will also go for... what's it called? Oh, come on. Come on, step. There we go. The Peculiar Doll, so I could go into the Painted World and get the Red Sign Soapstone for PvP. I will probably not kill Priscilla. I usually just go there for the Red Sign Soapstone and leave. I don't bother with her. I killed her once, and I claimed my victory prize. I slashed her to death with a fire weapon. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to go turn human. And we are going to take on the Belfry Gargoyles, because the fight shouldn't be so bad. And I get to explain to you how turning human works, which is very simple. What it pretty much does is activates not only online features, but a bunch of cool stuff. So when you're here, you're going to go into reverse hollowing. What reverse hollowing does, you'll turn human. And the reason why I was able to use this is, see that counter in the bottom, how it went down to 3? That's how many humanities I have. How much I have acquired through various things. There's also my hard humanities, which are these items right here. Now, if that number says 0, you need to use a humanity, and then the counter will go up to 1, and then you'll reverse hollowing and it will use it up. The way you can tell if you're human, not only do you look the part, but the counter will be white instead of faded out. So that is very important to know. So right now, we are going to go to the Belfry Gargoyles, which we have a few things to do before that. Like a small gauntlet that can be troublesome. More trouble than it should be. Hopefully, though, it's not so bad. As you can see, those signs down there are players willing to PvP. However, I wasn't able to connect to anyone. So maybe we'll do it this time. Why not? Yeah, you look like you know what you're doing, and you have a good shield. He has a pretty damn good shield. It looked like he was using some kind of rapier. Should have named my guy Blade. He kind of looks more like a blade. If only he had stereotypical black man hair and shades. He was able to kill vampires. Yeah, okay. Let's try this guy one more time. If he doesn't actually summon, then I'm just gonna go get Solaire. Yep, okay, he's not working. Working? That's not even a fucking word. It's not working. Shit, it did work. Oh my god. So, I am... switches to bow. Why is that not set to bow? Okay. So it's going to be kind of easier with a human player. So, if you're able to summon a human player, do it. Alright, because we can fuck people up. From the looks of it, whatever weapon he's using is not upgraded. Alright. Usually the channeler doesn't activate, but in this case he decided he was going to. So that's cool too. This guy's using a bow to take out these guys, which is pretty effective. Alright, let's do it. Just go right for the boss. This guy really knows what he's doing. It's cool. He's using the Hollow Warrior shield, which I commend him for. I wish it was dropped and I'd be using it, because it has 100 physical and pretty damn good stability. So, pretty much everything cool. Now we're gonna summon in Solaire as well to help us on this fight, because 3 people are better than 2. Usually I just go with Solaire on this fight. But there's Solaire. You can only have 3 phantoms in the thing. I usually wait for both of them to come through. And we're gonna do this fight, guys. So pretty much those guys come alive. I'm gonna hit start because people get impatient online. Alright. Whoa, I'm getting frame drop issues. We are fucking this gargoyle up. The second one is down. He is right there. And he's dead. And with that, I'm going to give this guy a bow. Because we beat it. And good job, Solaire. Good job. And we get Twin Humanities and a Sunlight Medal. Which I hate that this game automatically decides to put things in your inventory that you don't need. Or don't want to use, I should say. So yeah, that was the first fight to get to one of the Bells of Awakening. There are 2. This one's the first one. The second one's down in Blighttown with Quelaag, which we will get to later. There's a few things I want to do before that. I want to go for Havel, kill Havel, get his ring, because that's extremely important. I also want to do some things. I can't think right now. I think as I go. Anyway, yeah, the bell has been rung. Didn't want to play that cutscene for too long. I don't know if I want to, like, my character to believe in the way of light or dark. It's one of those things. Let's just learn his thing, because it's very douchey. It's one of the douchiest gestures ever. You could purchase indictments from him, which, if someone's a douche when they invade you, and they're just all around a douchey person, you can indict them, and there's a covenant in this game called the Dark Wraiths. And I believe, yeah, Dark Wraiths will just, well, I'm getting frame issues real bad. The Dark Wraiths will come and hunt them down. It's pretty cool. And those Dark Wraiths are human players. So, it goes along with a nice PvP aspect. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm also gonna go for that shield, the Night Shield, before I stop. Because I want to. And thank you, Estus Flask. I just realized I didn't heal once during that fight. Which is very nice. Very nice. Oh my god, look at those frames! Ooh, damn. Yeah. This is happening right now. Wow. Shit. Maybe I won't go for Havel. This kind of frames fighting Havel will not be good. Frame rate is insufficient. Oh no. Yeah, I know. I'm not online. Well, I am online, but damn. Yeah. Wow. Welcome to Dark Souls PC version. So, yeah, frames are still bad, so I think we're gonna have to be done for tonight. Cause look at those frames on that. So anyway, do what you do and do it often. Next time we'll go get the stuffs and do the things and do the Dark Souls. So, yeah, take care. Bye!